Turn the record up, keep it on repeat. We go from day to night, take a bite of deep. As the world wakes up, feel the energy. All the city lights, electricity. Seas rising.
So that right there was the official unveiling of the totally redesigned 2020 Ford Escape. As you can see, there was plenty of fanfare, and rightfully so, as the Escape is Ford's #2 selling nameplate behind the Goliath F-150. So it's pretty important.
We can't go anywhere.
The exterior has what appears to be, in my opinion, a more European look to it, with a sleek design that's flanked by large LED headlight elements in front. The beltline is lower for improved visibility, and there are 17, 18, and 19-inch wheel variants available. The overall vehicle is lower, wider, and longer, allowing Ford to hit all the increased capacity benchmarks that automakers like to accomplish on redesigns.
Although we lowered the vehicle in height, don't be fooled because we actually have more interior spaciousness than the outgoing model. You will have increases in your headroom, shoulder room, and hip room, first and second row, and your second row will have increased knee clearance as well. From your first row headroom, you will have about half an inch in improvement for the moonroof variant. In the shoulder room, you'll have 1.7-inch improvement, and then in your hip room, you'll have about 3/4 of an inch improvement. In the second row, your headroom will improve about 1.4 inches for your moonroof variant, your shoulder room about 3/4 of an inch, and then for your hip room, 1.4 inches as well. With the seats, now we can move them full forward, and that gives us up to a maximum of 37.5 cubic feet of cargo space. And what's great about this is it allows customers to have a balance. They can maximize their second row roominess or their cargo space depending on their needs at the time.
So, as far as interior features are concerned, you obviously get leather interior, you get a nice large touchscreen, and you also get electronic climate control. But now there's also wireless charging, as well as a bunch of USB ports too. Ford's Co-Pilot 360 is now standard on this Escape as well, providing driver assist features that we shared with you before, including rear view camera, emergency braking with pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and lane centering, as well as evasive steering assist. There's also Active Park Assist 2.0 for parallel or perpendicular parking help too. Ford's working hard at being leaders of driver assistance technology, and it shows. For those of you who like to stay connected while on the road, the standard Ford Pass Connect provides 4G LTE Wi-Fi for up to 10 mobile devices. It also gives owners remote access to their Escape, allowing you to lock, unlock, locate, and start the vehicle from your smartphone. So, while this powertrain is definitely a bit older, and while the Escape has had a hybrid powertrain for many years, there's also now a plug-in hybrid powertrain available. So, let's take a look and find out a little bit more about that, as well as some of the other gas engines that are available on this new 2020 Escape.
If you remember, back in 2005, we had the world's first hybrid SUV. That was the Escape Hybrid at the time. And those vehicles, you probably remember them as New York yellow taxi cabs, still driving around, so really testimony to how durable and how dependable those systems are, the hybrid systems. But we've come a long way. We're on our 4th generation right now of hybrid system. And for the first time we're offering a plug-in hybrid variant to the Escape. Now, I want to talk about the hybrid variant first. So what you can see here is there's 3 main components of the hybrid system. There's a small battery, there's an all-new internal combustion engine, 2.5 liter Atkinson engine internal combustion, coupled to an all-new transmission, a hybrid transmission, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. The combination of those 3 components give us a best-in-class targeted overall range of 550 miles on a single fuel tank. So the total system capability is 198 horsepower, and that gives us ample opportunity to provide great performance to the vehicle. So there's no longer a compromise between fuel economy on the one hand and performance on the other hand. Let's move on to the plug-in hybrid. So the plug-in hybrid wants to drive for longer range, electric range. And that means we need to put in a larger battery than what we have on display here. So that battery gives us another one, really best-in-class targeted 30 miles of electric range, of electric-only range. So 30 miles electric-only range. And if you think of your daily commute or daily driving, that's quite a number of trips that you can really drive fully electrically on that.
Notably, the hybrid battery is now liquid-cooled and 1/3 the size of the outgoing battery, allowing it to be placed under the floor, and thus maintaining the sliding rear seat functionality, not to mention losing only 3 cubic feet of cargo capacity when compared to the gasoline versions. A new power split continuously variable transmission provides drive for both hybrids, and while front and all-wheel drive are available in the standard hybrid, the plug-in version gets only front-wheel drive. Speaking of the plug-in hybrid, it offers 4 electric modes: EV Auto, EV Now, EV Later, and EV Charge. The first 3 modes are kind of self-explanatory, allowing the system to decide when to charge in Auto, using only battery in Now, saving the battery for later in Later, and then charging the battery while you're driving for use at a later time via EV Charge. The gasoline power plants consist of a base 1.5-liter inline 3-cylinder EcoBoost engine that is available in S, SE, and SEL trims, making 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque, and an up-level 2-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine powers the SEL and titanium trims. That engine makes 250 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. Cylinder deactivation is now present, and both are mated to 8-speed autos. All 4 powertrains run on 87-octane fuel. This redesigned Escape can tow up to 3,500 pounds, and if you buy the hybrid version, that tows a little bit less. Finally, with 5 trim levels, S, SE, SE Sport, SEL, and Titanium, the 2020 Escape is available in a palette of 6 colors, including Star White Metallic, Sedona Orange, Desert Gold, Lucid Red Metallic, Dark Persian Green, and Velocity Blue. So there you have it, guys, the 2020 Ford Escape. Now, while pricing nor fuel economy numbers have been announced just yet, what I can tell you is that it does go on sale in the fall of 2019. So, as always, if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, by all means subscribe so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.